Hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Zeriod, welcome in. And yes, thank you for recommending to me Zeribot. I set it up this weekend. And hello, Indy. Congratulations on being first. But yeah. I will say, the plan is I want to play Kirby in the Forgotten Land Abilityless. Now, obviously, I've made a comment in the past that every Kirby game can be beaten without an ability, outside of gimmicks, because gimmicks are their own thing. But this game is no different. So I want to go through and do that. Because it is the 33rd anniversary yesterday, I am going to be spending this week playing Kirby. We're starting with this. Hello, Chase. Welcome in. We're starting with this. We're starting with Forgotten Land Abilityless. If we finish it up before the end of the week, I will be moving into Kirby Dream Buffet as like kind of a bookend for it. If we don't finish it this week, I'll finish it next week. Shouldn't take more than 3 days though. It really shouldn't. My guess is it's only going to take 2. So, like 2.5 maybe, at the very most. But yeah, that is the overall plan for today. Is we're gonna get this started. Now, I'm going to do this the way I did the Star Allies ability list run a couple months back. Yeah, Kirby's gonna be staying with us for this week. But yeah, essentially, I'm gonna do this like I did with Star Allies, where I'm going to use a 100% save file and just play through each of the stages without an ability. Because outside of that, you don't really need to do anything else, so having an ability, like, won't change the in-between levels sort of thing. So, this is just a way for me to kind of utilize the file I already have, not have to go through all the story beats, stuff like that. Just make it a lot simpler and a lot more streamlined. So, without further ado, so obviously this is my 100% save file. It has the statues available. It has everything upgraded. Maybe not upgraded. I actually want to check that. Hold on. For those of you who don't know, I'll likely be doing a lot of movement tech that you might not be able to yeah, okay, it's not powered up. Okay. I could, you know, take some time and do some glitched cups probably. Depending on timing. Anyway, as I was saying, I at one point did try to speedrun this game. There is one specific stage that caught me up so bad that I could not do the trick for it, and so I gave up. So, I'm gonna go through and, he tripped. Hello, Vala, welcome in. I'm gonna go through just stage by stage and do this. Now, I have the extra health from the thing over here, the shop. I'm not going to worry about that. I won't buy a new one, but I won't worry about getting rid of what I have now. I am also on wild mode, so this is the more difficult of the 2 modes. I have half health compared to the easy mode. There you go. But yeah, this is my 100% file, stuff like that. It's just how we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it without an ability. Let's go. We should at the very least get to Wispy today. I want to say, well, I want to get through Winter Horns today. I want to get through the first 4 worlds. And alright. Let us begin. Actually, you know what? Do I still have... Give me a sec. I'm gonna get a slight bit of lag here as I start opening stuff. Do I still have this up and available? Hello, hello, Bob. Welcome in.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Will do, will do. Thank you for the hydration, Bob. Alright, let me look at my controls here. Actually, should just have... Apologies, I am trying to get some things going here. What hotkeys do I currently have? 23 and 24. 22 likely would be what I need. Let me do... F keys, F22. Do I have this? Wait, no, that's wrong. I need this one. Do I have F22 assigned to anything else currently? 17, 14, 15, 16. Nope, okay. This should be... that. I'll have to mess with stuff later, but here... Alright. That should be good. It's not on my keyboard. I set up my Stream Deck. My keyboard only goes to F12, but the PC itself... okay, so how this works. My keyboard has Fs 1 through 12. There are 24 function keys according to the PC, so there are extra keys that aren't on the keyboard that the PC has as inputs. I can put those as... oh, okay. Hello, Paris. Welcome in. Sorry, I've been not looking at chat. Now, this should. It's not. There we go. Yay! What do you mean by that, Bob? Oh, yeah, never mind. I know exactly what you mean. Alright, there we go. So I'm gonna just do some live splits just to kind of see how long this takes me over time. So let us begin. I'm not gonna actually like do an actual speedrun or anything, because obviously in order to do a speedrun I would need to start on a new save file. But it's been a while since I played this. Hi, Kirby. Hi. So, essentially, I'm going to be doing none of the extra stuff. Hello, you say. Welcome back. Or, welcome in. Blech.
Hi.
Hello, hello. So thick. Yeah. Okay, one thing I want to make sure of is auto swallow is indeed off. Awesome. Brick. Damn it. Can I just... Nope, okay. Oh, I have my timing all wrong. There we go. Yeah, no, I like pixel art. I plan to do stuff with pixel art in the future. I'm not great at it because I'm not great at base art in general. Well, I say that. It just takes me a very, very long time and it doesn't look amazing. Fortunately, this is necessary. Now, theoretically, I believe there's a way to, come on. I think there's a way to skip that section and just jump right on top. I shouldn't have done that. I believe so, Zerion. Yeah, pixel art is very deceivingly difficult. I'll say that much. It is deceivingly difficult in the standpoint of, hello, Corvus, welcome in. It's deceptively difficult in the fact that you think, oh, it's just simplifying things, so it should be easier, right? No, because you're simplifying things, everything needs to be a lot more thought out and precise. Yeah. Stage clear dances are the best. We love Kirby Victory Dance. And tablet. Okay. Oh, you're bad at the stop is already. Yeah. I'm decently the same way. Like, I'm decent at writing. I mean, apart from editing, though. Editing is a very awkward one because it is both a creative sort of thing and a non-creative sort of thing. It's weird. Simple, but also like you see amazing movies. So many colors. Yeah. Yeah, like, you can get incredibly detailed with pixel art. But also, the more you simplify it, the more you need to actually think about what each pixel does. Which makes it even more difficult in that sense as well. Need to say I can. Thank you, Bob. Hello, Ray. Welcome in. I don't think I make this solely because I think I need the fire ability to do this skip. Yeah, okay. Can I... Cook in the morning! Yeah. Yeah, I did start that back up. You unfollowed me? I'm kidding. Hello, Laser Ninja. Welcome in. Oh. Right, I need to hold it. Sure. Alright, that is level 2. Well, stage 2. That's the one thing. I will say that much. I did not clear this up in the videos. Or like in the script for the videos. Currently, Laser Ninja. You know, I'm not gonna force people to come by if they don't want to. My YouTube chat's always been less active than my Twitch chat. But that's just the nature of streaming on YouTube. But yeah, what was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, right, thank you. I don't clear this up in the Kirby videos, that I'm making. But Kirby is weird in how they categorize what you're playing. Every time I say level, I mean what is essentially the world. So like right now we're in natural plains. That is the level, technically. But we're on this third stage of the level. I don't clear that up in the video, so when I say level, I mean like the collection of stages. In that sense, Kirby is a bit weird with naming. Is this necessary? I don't think so. Like I said, I'm only going to be doing the necessary gimmick stuff. So because the car isn't necessary to beat the stage, I'm not going to use it. Despite the fact that this is a long-winded section that's kind of designed for it. Come on. It does. All right. There is that stage. We're flying through this. Alright, welcome to Twitch, Laser Ninja. Alright, Alive 'em all. Let's see if I just remember on base what the order of rooms is. Just needed a bit of health. Nope. I don't need you. I believe it starts with burger. I want to say. Am I right? I am. Haha. What do you hope to see in Air Riders? Honestly, there are realistically only two things that I realistically want in Air Riders. I want City Trial to come back in some way. Elflin fan, hello, welcome in. But that's kind of a given. I'd love to see more tracks and more focus on actually making the racing good. I'd like to see more focus put on the basic racing aspect of the game. Because I feel like that's something that, like, it was added in, but wasn't very implemented. For lack of better terms. So I'd love to see them actually, like, put a lot of effort into that. Now, I am of the opinion that I don't really care if we get more characters or not. Personally. Thank you for the follow, Laser Ninja. Like, don't get me wrong, I hope we get new characters as well. But I'm not of the mindset we need it. Because in the original Air Ride, the entirety of the thing was, ooh, I want to say it was this back one. In the original Air Ride, I was right. Awesome. In the original, the main idea was, the difference between characters, quote unquote, was the air ride itself. You would choose which air ride you used. Meta Knight and DDD were not characters to play. They were air rides. What they had, they weren't in a character select thing. They were entirely just the air rides you could pick. So it's the sort of thing where, if they go that route again, where it's the characters are air rides themselves, I wouldn't realistically want more characters, because then that would fill things up a bit weirdly. But yeah, it is called Air Riders, which leads me to believe that they're going to focus more on characters than the actual air rides themselves. Maybe with different stats, like how Mario Kart does character stats with kart stats. Alright. Remind me of the hot dog meme. I'm not sure what you're referring to there, I'll be honest. I'll grab the bananas, because why not? Imagine an Elflin cart. Yeah. It's the sort of thing. I feel like they're gonna focus more on the, you know, how... Because we already saw in, we already saw in the trailer that we're gonna have the return of the gliding, the winged star, and the wagon star at the very least. So from that standpoint, they're likely gonna go that same route. So we're not gonna get typical cart sort of styles. Damn it. Damn it. It's been a while since I've done this fight. Elflin fan, I will say, the next abilityless run I do of a game, it depending on how long it takes me to do it, will probably end up being, Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Just because, hooking things up through, my capture card is a lot easier than me using programs on my PC. So small and round for his face. Yeah. I could see that. Oh, don't get me wrong, it's one of my favorites as well. In fact, it's the first Kirby game that I ever properly beat all of. I want to say it's the first one I 100%ed too. All right, level 2. Yeah, I'll keep that going. But it's just a matter of making it easier to actually stream. Oh yeah, that was the first one I did. That was the first abilityless thing I did. I just realized Kirby actually gets a reflection when wet. It's actually really cool. It's nice attention to detail. Although Hal is notorious for attention to detail, so. Oh, absolutely. And unfortunately, I can't do the hammer glitch in this run. Because that requires the hammer ability. Okay, I had a very delayed input there. Ta-da! Given time no matter what. Yeah. Excuse me. No. Okay. It's been a while since I played this. But yeah, no. Hal is amazing with attention to detail in games. They leave nothing to be unexplored. Everything has a reason to be put where it is. Hi, Scarfy. Huh, Zariad? Who is that? Oops, got too close to the center there. I tried to use it to gain speed, but then just got too close to the center. I don't need it. There we go. I appreciate it, guys. Alright. And stage 2. We are flying through this. You know, if this goes well, I may check the actual speedrun leaderboards to see if runs of this category exist, or if it's entirely just a matter of, you know, what I could do with it. Because if this is an actual category, I might decide to run it. For this game, at least. I would need to learn the route with the Waddle Dees and stuff like that. But I could definitely see that being fun. Right now, though, this is just a challenge run. See how much I can do. Stuff like that. Oh, I completely missed. We're good. Oh, come on. I did the input for the slide kick. And must have not held down the trigger far enough. Because instead I started floating. Honestly, if I were to choose any game to play abilityless at this point in time, you know what? I might do a superstar abilityless run at some point. That could be fun. And I could do that on the Switch emulator. Huh. Hello, Noosh? No clue if that's how you pronounce that. I apologize. Welcome in. And this was the return of Tornado. Oh. There was cake on the screen earlier in a liable mall. Aha, I did it again. That never happened. That was just really unfortunate timing with when that spawned. If it had been a second later, it wouldn't have happened, so. Damn it. And we're forced to use mouthful here, so. We're fine. I'm not, this isn't a run I'm submitting, because this is 100% save file. I'm not doing any of the cutscene skips, any of that. So it's, you know, it's entirely just me. Okay, so I will say, I'm pretty sure I mention this every time something like this comes up, but I use inverted controls. That makes sense to me because I treat the joystick like an actual, like, plain joystick. You hold back to go up. So the issue with that is the DLC for Pokemon Scarlet Violet does not have the option to choose between inverted, which is what I use because you like hold forward to go down, and hold down to go up. Or hold back, I should say. Instead, in the flying section for the DLC, it is hold forward to go up and hold back to go down. Which absolutely sucks for me because I'm so used to actual plane controls when it comes to that. And you're not given an option. And then, of course, yeah, it's entirely, if you're if your controller is flat and you hold back on the joystick, that would be pulling back on like a flight stick to make the nose go up, which means you're going up. That's what makes sense to me intrinsically, because I'm used to flight sim style stuff. In fact, when I was young, my grandfather worked on aviation, and I actually got to like fly. Well, not specifically fly, but I got to be in like a pilot seat and got to mess around with the flights of an actual plane. That was my first experience with this sort of thing. All right, bye-bye, Corvus. Thanks for stopping by. But it's just, I've seen so many people who are in the gaming sphere be like, people use inverted controls are so weird. Like, it doesn't make sense. You hold down to go up. Like, that doesn't make sense. And it's like, no, you hold back. Because that's how actual planes work. And it's just like, it's insane to me, like, the sort of hate people get with, going through and using inverted controls when they're objectively the correct controls. Like, I'm all for having the option, but I think that inverted controls should be the default. Oh, for normal movement, absolutely. Fine, I'll go in the water. Okay, I don't remember what I do here. Hold on. Oh, it's over here. Never mind. I'm just a little dumb. I'm a little stoopy. The actual speedrun for that is insane because they'll release an air puff to hit the button in the exact right place where they don't actually have to like get up to do anything with it. Small business. Yeah, very nice. They come up on my feed every once in a while. All right, here we go. I will say, I have not died yet. I have not gone past the 1 health bar. Because I know it's gonna stop eventually. Hi, Wispy. Excuse me, what the fuck? Damn, I can't go down the hammer. Or the ladder. Why did I say hammer? What the fuck is wrong with me? Excuse me, what the fuck? What the fuck? There we go. Okay, that's fucked. That one's not my fault. Alright, Bob. Take care. Have good food. And one more. There we go. Bye, Wispy. Alright, that is level 2. We move on to level 3. You know, this is going a lot quicker than I was expecting. Now granted, it only gets harder from here, so... It's fine. In case you don't remember, I tried actively speedrunning this actual game. I'm just doing a challenge with it. And this was the first instance of a normal enemy that could give you the hammer ability. Fun fact. Excuse me, thank you. Stalker!
Hello.
Hello! Hello, hello! Thank you so much for the Prime, I really appreciate it. It's been a while, how are you doing? Excuse me. Let me up, please. They usually say this is the easy part. That's when they typically say. Okay, this one does require mouthful mode. Okay, this one does require the gimmick. Okay, that's fine. I should say so far. So, that's good. This one also requires... I'm just being stupid right now and not being careful. You enjoyed it? I'm glad. Go for me lately. I've been doing pretty good. I spent a shit ton of time working on that, the video that released yesterday. And by that I mean I probably spent 40 hours within like 2 weeks of just editing. That's not including all the VOD review and scripting that I had to do. Come on, stay up there, please. Thank you. So it was quite a lot, so I put a lot of focus on that. But apart from that, I've been doing pretty good. Yeah, I very unfortunately am quite a perfectionist when it comes to my editing. Alright, Zaria, this is going to be one that I do end up using the mouthful mode on. Not because I have to, but because... I mean, it's not... It's just not something that should be done without. Yeah, I'll grab it. Why not? Yep. There are quite a few, like, shortcuts and stuff like that throughout, the racing areas. Oh, yes, I did see. You didn't tell me specifically, but I did see. Congratulations on getting the fingies. Yeah. Hello. Numb. Not to use mouse tracking for VTube Studio anymore. Yeah. It's very good. Alright, it's been a while since I've done this. Let's see if I can still do this jump. I still got it. Let's go. Damn it. I could have gotten a much better time on that. Hey! That's almost exactly the same as minutes and seconds that we've been playing this so far. Staged, clearly. Scripted. Scripted, L streamer. Alright, I don't remember which comes first. House of Invasion Horrors, okay. Invasion at the House of Horrors. Blech. There's a recorded video. Predicted what we're gonna say. Exactly, I predicted you would say that. Come on. Thank you. Hey! That actually worked. So let's go. Alright, let's see if I still remember how this works. Oh, no. There's a invisible wall there I didn't remember. I feel like I... Alright. Oh, you know why? You're supposed to have tornado in this, in the base speedrun. Made it. So you're supposed to be able to just fly across these gaps easily. Nope. It's all on this side. Trying to see if I remember anything with the, speedruns. Okay, nope. This is necessary here. There we go. It already happened, Zariad. You missed it. Yeah. So I have mod view, which allows me to see banned messages and stuff like that. Really? Okay. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. I would be fine with having to do it myself. But it is nice to be able to just, you know, kind of do what I'm doing. And not have to worry about looking over and making sure that things don't stick around if they're not right. Yee. Again, I appreciate you sending that my way. Alright. Now, this one, I can guarantee, is going to take longer, just base platforming wise, than if I had an ability. Because the tornado ability in this stage is incredibly powerful, and you can skip most of the game. Like, most of the stage. Have them. No. I'm sorry, Ducky. Yeah, like this tornado here gets you through this entire section with a lot of ease. Because you can fly all the way over to the end of this room from there. Like, you can get all the way down to this section down here from the start of this room where you get tornado. It's actually insane. And then from there, you can get all the way down here, but, you know, that's less of a worry. Well, to be fair, that's how speedrunners tend to be. But that's also something that, like, Hal doesn't hate speedrunners. Like, the hammer space jump, which, by the way, I will talk about in the video when I talk about Forgotten Land. A bit of a lag spike, apologies. Like, that game, words, okay. That glitch is still, in the game. Although, technically, we're still on patch 1.0.0. Like, they have not updated this game at all. The first update for this game is going to be the Switch 2 update. All right. Danger under the big top. I wouldn't mind being under a big top. I mean, what? I find it ironic that this is the enemy that we have for the stage under the big top. I have to do that joke every time. For big switch. As a note, I cannot inhale these because these give, I want to say, the sword ability. One more, come on. Okay, I would love for someone to clip that. All right. And into Winter Horns we go. I don't have anyone to make a poll. Between stages, I will make a poll. For the last stage of this level. Start getting it set up now. Oh, come on. I had weird input lag and it didn't start off with a jump, which kind of made me risk falling off there. Okay, I do have to do this mouthful. Because you get over here in the speedrun by using the fire ability, so you don't have to go through the mouthful sequence. But obviously I'm not using abilities, so alright, just for the sake of it. Now, I know this is time loss, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because fuck it. Come on. There it is. You can actually get over here. Just fun fact for you. Alright. Alright. 1 minute to do that poll. Yeah, no, it just does, those stars to not do links, but, if you want to join my Discord, !Discord, there is a clips channel, in the Discord that you can, put it in. Alright, looks like everyone wants me to do the hard version of the bridge. Gotcha. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, to be fair, I 100% did not realize what the, like, base censoring was. I didn't realize that it was links until much later. I'm just a little stoopy. I appreciate it. I will check out the links later. I know there was like a link or something in my last stream? In one of my recent streams. I was planning on going through and grabbing the links for those clips and putting them in the Discord. But I didn't get a chance to. I will probably do that after stream today. Unless one of you wants to do it, which is why I'm mentioning it. If you don't care to, then that is fine. Nothing lost. Because it's not like I'm deleting clips every couple days or anything like that. Oh, come on. Should not be fucking this up nearly this bad. I should be a master of Kirby games at this point. I believe they would be from Kirby Air Ride. If not, they would be from Splatoon 2. But it is all good. You don't have to worry about it. Because when I go through them later, I can sort by new. And just go from there. So, that's fine. In fact, I could probably go through and put all of the clips in there just for like hey, here's all the clips that have been made for my channel in this Discord. So you can look through them and stuff like that. Despite the fact that some are quite old. Whee! Cause that was my first clip. That's the first clip that's ever been on my channel, so anyone looking at a clip in my stream would see that one. Especially because back then, people tended to use, programs that would let, clips play when you shout someone out. Which made it so that way, like, that clip would always be the one that was picked because it was the only one that I had for a while. Alright. Believe I will be losing my second health bar here in a sec. Maybe not. You're fine, Zaria. Probably. I mean, if someone made a clip of them, then they're probably for a reason. Alright, so we are doing the hard version of the bridge. Now for a slight bit of context here, in an actual speedrun, you would skip everything in this stage. You would bring Hammer into the stage, and you would do a hammer jump glitch to get to the top, and the harder version will not be properly loaded. However, what you need to do with that is you need to do a very precise hammer jump glitch, and then go through and, while you're in the air, drop hammer, suck up tornado that's on the ground that you got through a roulette. No, you brought tornado and you got hammer through a roulette. Either way. Suck it up while you're in the air and it's sitting on the ground because some sort of collision weirdness. And then use tornado from there to zoom forward into the arena area. So this is the level that prevents me from going through and speedrunning this game. So the reason why this is the hard version, this level is entirely boss rush of the mid bosses. And they make the bosses harder if you're at the top of the bridge as opposed to the bottom. Welcome back, bub. So, like, for example, you would fight one Twin Woods. Or, Twin Woods. Fucking damn it. You would fight one, Wild Edge as opposed to fighting two of them. That is the difference. That's why this is the hard version of the bridge. Alright. Almost done. With this one, anyway. Yeah. They are very similar. These are much easier, though. Hold on. You're fine. Why was motherfucker in the list of banned terms? I don't get it. I say that all the damn time. Yeah, they're just overly annoying in that game, is the thing. So... Alright. Second to last one. I am definitely going to lose my second health bar here in a sec. Which I think this is a fitting place to lose it. Like, this is an optional challenge that didn't need to be done. Precious seconds. No, you're fine. I did it when I wasn't, you know, in a state where I had to be doing something else. So, you would normally fight 2 of these. Obviously, you don't. Yep, there goes my second health bar. Hello, Saza. Welcome in. What? Oh, come on. Okay, I'm actually needing to focus here. Give me a sec. Okay, that's one. Damn it. Got it. That is insane to do without an ability. Alright, back to full. And now we only have 1 health bar to worry about. But yes, Kirby is having a fun time. And we've got 1 more for my plan for the day. We might actually take it further than this, and we won't be able to finish the game today. That is pretty much guaranteed. Unless I stream for like 3 hours. I could do that. I could make this a single stream thing. Alright, here's what's gonna happen. I am not going to talk during this next fight. I am going to put the music up. So that way you guys have full listening to this music. I missed. Oh, it's been a while. Shit. Oh, come on. There you go. I literally stood there after I spit it out, just be like, yeah. Too small on this model? No. I don't think that's weird because I agree. I very much so prefer the Smash Bros. The Smash Bros. Look, the 3DS era look, stuff like that. I feel like he's too pinball shaped. No, not pinball. Too pin shaped. Like bowling pin shaped. Also, hello, Start. Have you... Did I miss you coming in? Either way, hello. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing pretty good. I'll keep going a bit. The Wasteland Life began. Original Wasteland. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna try and finish this today. I'm gonna go a bit long. Nope, that's not necessary. I need to actually be wary of my health now. Because we're starting to get to the awkward ones. Where it's gonna... Stuff's gonna be a lot more persistent. No, Scarfy. Thank you. But, you know, this series loves to vor characters. I'm just pointing that out. Kirby vores everyone. Kirby gets vored in a lot of these games. It's weird. I guess it's the whole gimmick, but like... a lot of enemies vor as well. It's weird. In that stage especially, got the snakes and those big tan colored guys. Also for you. No comment, Zeriad. No comment. I know what I like. I'm just very specific with how it has to be done. And there we go. And you know, when you don't go for any of the extra stuff, these stages are pretty short. Kirby t-shirt, is that close enough? Fucking damn it.
This is f***ing Barbara's fault.
Holy shit, that was loud. Why was that so much louder than the other ones? Excuse me. It's not a face in general. Yeah. TOS does not like this sort of discussion. You know, despite the fact I literally have sexual themes as like one of my content warnings on my page. Hold on, let me... Blip. And blip. Okay. Yeah. It's the sort of thing where it's like, I'm very open about what I like and don't like. For the most part. There are some things that I don't disclose to the public. Which, you know, is better to not be disclosed to the public. Anyone who knows me personally in that sense knows exactly what I'm talking about. But, you know, it's... You also don't... You also don't know me in that light. That's what I meant. You know, it's one of those things. I'm very open about most of the stuff I'm into. So... Yeah, right. You know, I should... Do I need this? I think I needed this. Yes, I did. Exactly. When it comes to the stuff I do keep hidden, it's for a very good reason that I keep it hidden. And I'll leave it at that. Not, I want to be clear, not because it's illegal or anything. There's no illegal nature to any of, like, this sort of stuff. It's just that there's some things that are not great for public to know. See my Pokemon cards still flirting with him. No, it's something that, like, I'm not going to go into more detail because I don't want to give it away. So you're not necessarily dense, it's just I'm specifically keeping it vague. Bruh. I could have made that. Sexual themes conversation. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's because I talk about sexual things. That's it. I literally make NSFW content. If I talk about that at all, I need the sexual themes content warning on my stream. Yeah, and the thing I'm kind of referring to with that is sort of in that category, but it's like the weakest in that category. You just now noticed, Ray? Yeah. I missed. Yeah, ultimately...
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch!
Alright, give me just a moment and I will. Alright. Thank you for the hydration star. Yeah. Ray, like, it would be entirely different if I was like this all the time, specifically trying to make them move and stuff like that. But I stay relatively still when I'm playing games. Relatively. My head tends to move a lot, but my actual body itself doesn't. And honestly, I will be 100% honest with you. It's very weird, but I don't necessarily even see nudity in a sexual light. Like, it's entirely just, like, someone, like, being in the nude or whatever. Like, that's just them. Like, there's nothing inherently sexual to it. And the reason I know that I'm like this is because I played Cyberpunk, years ago. And I had a mod that allowed NPCs to essentially be in any state with their clothing. They could be completely nude, they could be topless, they could be bottomless, any of that sort of stuff. I didn't even notice. I forgot I had that mod in there until one of the shopkeepers I had to directly interact with, it was kind of right in my face. I didn't notice otherwise. Ah, I'm doing it too early. There we go. Come on, silly Dillo. Things I feel broken because I just don't have the same, right? Like, it's the sort of thing where it's like, and this is, oh, I see the message there, Bob. I need to allow the term pervert. Allow. Whew. 2, 3. Okay. Oh, come on. I got this. Oh, you bitch. All right. Yeah. So demisexual, Bob, is, when you can only be attracted to people you have a pre-existing connection with. like, it doesn't go from a state of finding someone hot. You need to, be, like, personally invested in a relationship with them. Like, outside of who they are, like, outside of what they look like, what they might be, any of that sort of stuff. That is what I am. Alright, we have one area left. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, no, I'm very much so, like, just seeing someone, you know, splaying it all out and stuff like that, that doesn't really do anything for me. I need to be, like, it needs to have some sort of action to it, not just a state of being. Damn it, I was hoping that that would be... food. Okay, there's food over here I can grab. Wow, I timed that perfectly. And then failed immediately afterwards, but I timed it perfectly. Yeah, I can't think of anything specific like that. But, you know, I just wanted to throw that out there because it was information I had. Wait. Hold on. Does this stage require an ability? Surely not. No, okay. I just didn't see these steps here. I'm just a little bit stoopy. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they go out of their way to make sure that you are able to play these games without an ability. I feel like they wouldn't throw in something you need an ability for. Thank you for the sub. I didn't get a chance to see who it was quickly enough. But someone subbed. And alright. No, okay. Not gonna worry about that. Aw, that reach. Alright. GameStop 15. I don't know what you're referring to. Person that's up. Ah, okay. Sorry, my brain just did not connect the dots there. Yeah, GameStop 15. Thank you for the sub. If you're even in chat, because all the subs to my YouTube go through that. Not just the ones that are active from the stream. You know, at some point in the near future, I may go the route of, not thanking follows or subs. YouTube subs, not Twitch subs. Because they're as, like, you know, it's the sort of thing where people will do it. And eventually, once you get big enough, it'll start to happen so often that, it like, you would have to be constantly thanking people for, like, follows and stuff like that. Come on. And here we go. Bam. Yep. Exactly. The question is, can I make it through the entire game without dying? Kirby tends to have enough healing around so you don't die all the time, even if you're, like, super bad at games. Okay, I've just got to go down underneath. Huh. Okay, I'm actually needing to, like, hard focus here in order to not die. Okay, so this forces mouthful mode. Endearing herself. What? I do actually a lot. Like, I say a lot and I say actually a lot. So, like, unironically, actually doesn't, like, I'm not doing it as a connection with the two. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do a thing. / prediction. Okay. Okay. I'm specifically doing this the way I am. It's 2 times. It is 2 times because I feel like I might die at the start of one of these rooms soon. So I'm doing it 2 times. I can die once, but you can predict whether you think I will die a second time before the run ends. Did I not give you enough time to vote? I might not have given you enough time to vote. Fun fact, this, I will redo that. Maybe. Hold on. How many people got a chance, like, didn't get a chance to vote that wanted to? All right. No, I feel like they should have remixed Factory. This is kind of a remix of Factory Inspection. But from Kirby 64, because there's this section just like this when in the stage where the song Factory Inspection is like the theme of. All right. Hole in the wall. I tried to dodge it and ran into it. Alright. No worries, Zariad. Take your time. Alright. Gathering of the Beast Council. This is the boss rush stage. If I die anywhere, it's likely gonna be here. Excuse me. Alright, there's one. That was so funny, he's literally doing tricks on it. Yeah. I will use this because I don't remember how possible it is to do this without it. It's not possible to do it without it. Okay. Welcome back, Zariad. I love that it's essentially just the last phase of all the boss fights. It's not even like... Yo. And back. One more. One more should do it. Yo. There it is. Wish I did in my mind. All right, here we go. Yup. 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 Why, hello again. Fair enough. Come on, give it to me. Damn it. There we go. Taking minutes from meeting. I mean, same thing. Taking minutes from a meeting is legitimately just writing down notes of what happened. It's just noting when they happened as well. That's really the only difference. Ah, I shouldn't have grabbed that this time. Cat with tits. Whee! Meow. And no last button. And I've got full health, which means I don't need to worry about grabbing the ice cream. We've got one stage left, and then the final boss section. So if we add like 15 minutes for cutscenes and story stuff, you know, this is gonna take about 2.5 hours to beat Abilityless. Like, completely from scratch. Also, fun fact, the hammer space jump. This stage, the speedrun utilizes it 6 times. Something along those lines. It's either 3 or 6. It's either 6 in this stage or 6 across the whole run. Half of which is this stage. I think I do need this one. Yeah, I did need it. Yep, you would use it right here to skip this entire next section. Slightly uncomfortable with this. Yeah. I think I need it. In his mouth are a little, oh no, uncomfy for some reason. Yeah, I couldn't entirely see why, because it almost feels forced. Hello, Marion. Welcome in. So rebuild the classic Mega Man series. I did not know that, but that is certainly interesting. I don't think this is necessary per se, but I'm gonna use it anyway. It just might as well. I was close enough? Okay. Damn. They put that perfectly placed. You didn't need it. That's a shame. Because, yeah, you do another one here to skip this whole next section. Goodbye. No worries, Zariad. I completely get it. If it's not obvious, I'm also starting to run low on Yap Juice. It is entirely at this point a matter of I'm too close to the end of the game to just leave it. Because then I would be doing like 5-10 minutes on another stream. Which feels pointless. So that's an exaggeration, but it would be a really short section of the next stream. Huh? Oh, that's kind of dumb. It requires you to get the Waddle Dee. Well, it's not dumb, but it requires you to get the Waddle Dee in order to unlock the door. That's good to know for the future, though. I love the music in this game. I remember my first time playing this section of this game. I failed horribly on getting the doors open in time. Damn it, I was hoping to go under it. Thank you, Marion, I appreciate it. Alright, here we go. I want the food. Yeah, I don't know. It's less of a don't know the spin timing, more of a like I had issues getting to them, like in time, like figuring out the timing to like get over to them. I don't know why, but I absolutely love this section, the falling pillar into the launch. I like that. There we go. Once again, I will be turning up the music.
Let's go surprise minority. I don't drink. Substitute math teacher. Just in the middle of the club. That's amazing. I'm not good enough with timing. This sucks. Oh, I actually don't think I've ever seen this attack before. I'll be completely honest, I don't think I've ever seen that attack before. Because there is a way to make it where you're able to suck all of them in at once without needing to you know, do one at a time. And damn it. Should have waited. All right. And get closer to the edge. Hello. That's it? Oh, right. The phase I was thinking of is from the extra mode. That makes sense. And alright. I guess the prediction could have been for 1 life. It is in the final. We'll see it. All right, I'm gonna skip this just for the sake of time. I've already gone a lot longer than I was originally planning. And here we are. I'll skip this as well. And this. And here we are. Where is it? It was probably in the cutscene prior. Hi, Leongar. Oh wait, no, and here we are was after this fight. Ah. Tried too much to get that hit in. Bob, thank you so much for this gift sub to Suck Game. Oh. Okay. Almost. One more of those. So likely 2 more stars in general. There we go. Fun fact, in the EU, this game has the fear rating. This next enemy is why. Thank you, Marion. Dialogue, 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 cutscene, cutscene, skip. This thing is creepy as fuck. Oh, come on! It threw it the wrong way. I blame the game for that one. Again, I don't think I've ever seen this fight take this long. Which, I mean, makes sense. Normally you'd be slapping it with abilities. Okay. Hello, Mystic Warrior. Welcome in. And yeah, I've so far played every level without an ability. Granted, I'm on my 100% save file, so I'm not, like, dealing with a bunch of the cutscenes and the added extra stuff. But, I have played every level without abilities in the entire thing. So... skip this. Alright. And Deathless as well, yeah. So far, anyway. And here we are. You know, I fully planned this to take 2 full days. I was not expecting to get through all of this as quickly as I did. Alright. Let's do this. Before we start, I'm gonna take a drink of water. Yeah, no worries, Ariad. And thank you for the stretch, bub. All right. No, I just said no worries. I am late to those dodges. I went the wrong way. Made it. Here we go. I know it's a bit loud, apologies. Alright. Let's get this ready. I'm gripping the controller weirdly. There we go. And... time! 2.5 hours. Add maybe like 15 minutes for stuff that I didn't do because I'm on a 100% save. Because I feel like you don't go too far out of your way to get Waddle Dees too much. There are a few instances where you might, so let's... I'll call it a sub 3. A tentative sub 3 hour. I can't wait for you guys to see me talk about this game in my videos. Because I talk about the specific scene. When I tell you that scene, I get emotional watching it every time, and I've played through this game like 6 or 7 times at this point. Just in the past like 2 years. Kirby absolutely loves to reference older games. Like, just across the board. You know what? I'm gonna look up speedrun.com. Just to see if there's an actual category for this. Because that was fun. I did enjoy that. Ah, interesting. So, there is not... there is not a category for abilityless. There is, however, a category for single ability any percent. Which single ability any percent is roughly 2 hours long. Roughly. Because I'm quickly skimming through a bunch of these. And you get anywhere from like 145 to 206. Yeah. So, you know. It's very much so a, something interesting because they separate it by ability. So I wouldn't mind trying that out. Imagine, so you did pretty well. Yeah, absolutely. Granted, again, I didn't go and I didn't get any of the, I didn't have to get any of the Waddle Dees. So that cut down the time significantly. And I wasn't taken back to Waddle Dee Town at all between worlds, anything like that. So that also took down quite a bit of time. But you know, that's definitely something that I might get into a bit. Especially because HSJs are such a big deal. Like, I want to be clear, any percent world record right now is 133.28. That's current any percent world record across the board. So theoretically, that is the absolute shortest time you can get on this game. Wow, this is still a very active category. I might actually go through and look at the new world record, see if they do anything new. Specifically with Battle Bridge. Because that's the one where I have the most issue. The rest of the run I can do. And I've practiced before in the past. But, you know, that was fun. That really was fun. That's why I was on Spring Breeze mode. Okay. When I first opened up the file, I was on Spring Breeze mode. The reason for that is because that's what the speedruns use. Speedrunners use Spring Breeze mode. It's the easiest mode, which makes sense. But yeah, that went so much quicker than I was expecting. I think tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop between this game and Star Allies. And I will do the True Arena for both, depending on how long it takes. I'll hop between the two and do attempts on each. Since this went significantly faster than even I was expecting. I was expecting this to take like 4.5 hours, maybe 5. So, you know. Well, that's it for today. I'm still gonna continue playing Kirby this week. That's not gonna change. It's just a matter of what I'm doing has changed. Thank you for that, Bob. Well, thank you for coming by and watching me attempt this. I really do enjoy challenges like this. Because the Kirby series is notorious for being easy. Which, you know, makes sense. It's Kirby. But something like that, obviously, I saw attacks that I have never seen in this game before. I saw parts of boss fights that, like, I take care of the phase so much quicker than, Oh, right, I need to, do the prediction. Yay! But yeah, I will, I might actually go through and do a challenge run of, Superstar Abilityless. That could be fun. Not this week, because I had enough Abilityless for this week. Yeah. Anyway, hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday tomorrow. I'm gonna be busy, so I'm not gonna be able to, you know, hang out or chat in Discord or anything like that. So, you know, that is what it is. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for coming by. Hope you all have a wonderful time zone. Hold on. I need to do this first. I keep forgetting that I just want to, there you go. I always forget to, like, grab something for, the outro. Alright. Well. Alright. Let's do it for real this time. Thank you, buddy, so much for coming by. Hope you all have a wonderful time zone. Make sure to take care of yourself, drink some water, get some rest, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Well.